Hello there. In this video, you'll learn what's driving your behaviors and how you can change them to get better results. You'll also learn what's driving the behaviors of your teammates and your direct reports. As a manager, this is critical information for you to know. So let's unpack this one piece at a time, starting with your results, the things that you achieve, the things that you make happen. Now, what leads to those results? What makes them occur? Well, your behaviors, your actions and reactions, your decisions, your habits, and how you spend your time, what you say, and also how you say it. All those things lead directly to your results. Those are the things that others see you doing. They are visible. But what's driving those things? Those are actions and behaviors of yours, because they don't just happen by themselves. Well, when you think about it, what lies underneath your behaviors are your thoughts and your feelings, the things that are going on in you. You think about something, you feel something, and then you do something. Sometimes the thought and the feeling happen so fast you don't even notice it before you act. In fact, this is probably the case for you and I with over 90% of the actions that we take. Most of the time, we're just running on autopilot. Occasionally, you might pause to think and consider your actions, but it's probably quite rare. And of course, only you know your thoughts and feelings. They're not visible to others. Now, using the analogy of ourselves as an iceberg, we could say they lie beneath the waterline. So let's now consider where those thoughts and feelings come from. Do they just happen randomly, or is there some kind of order to them? It's very likely that there's patterns or themes to your thoughts and feelings. But where do those themes and patterns originate? Why would you be thinking about some things a lot in a certain way and some things not very often? Well, let's go straight to the bottom of the iceberg, the source of all our behaviors. What do you think lies here? Well, we could say that the primary driver of your behaviors are your needs. Both your physical needs for things like air, water, shelter, food and sex, and also your psychological or emotional needs, like your need to belong to a group of some kind, or for the attention of others, or to be loved, or to freely express yourself. We're always seeking to meet our needs. Some needs are more important than others for each of us, and those priorities may well change over time. When you look at yourself in this way, you'll notice that most, if not all of your behaviors are driven by satisfying one or other of these needs. We're always trying to get our needs met by doing things, or even sometimes by not doing things. For example, if you need food, you'll go looking for food. If you need to feel like you belong, you'll go looking for a group of some kind to be a part of. If you need money, you'll go looking for ways to make money. If you need recognition and acknowledgement, you'll find ways to achieve things that others are likely to recognize you for. If you need to be in control of things, then you'll do things to help you feel in control. Some of your needs are getting met regularly by the things that you do, and you probably don't even think about them that often. But some of your needs are not getting met, or they're not getting met to the degree that you would like. Now, for those unmet needs, you're either not doing anything to try and meet them, or you are doing things to try and meet those needs, but whatever you're doing isn't working. The thoughts you have about those unmet needs might also be joined by feelings of stress or worry and anxiety, those feelings associated with the emotion of fear. Now, between our needs and our thoughts and feelings is a rather complicated mix of what we could call influences and filters. Those influences and filters will determine your thoughts and feelings and ultimately your behaviors. Those are things like your values, beliefs, preferences, assumptions, mindsets, priorities, your identity, early experiences that you had in life, cultural norms, hopes, fears, and so on. All these things will influence what needs are most important to you, and they'll also influence whether it's acceptable or not to even be thinking about those needs. And they'll also shape how you think, feel, and behave to try and meet a certain need. And here's the real kicker. More than likely, you're not even aware of those influences and filters. Becoming a high-performance leader is about becoming more and more aware of what's going on underneath the waterline of your iceberg. Because, just like an iceberg, where you only see a small part of the ice above the water, most of what's causing your results is beneath the waterline. invisible to others, but very present in you. When you hear the phrase self-awareness, it's referring to your awareness of what's going on beneath your own waterline. The better you know the things that are driving your behavior, the more choice you have to behave differently, and the better able you are to understand what's driving the behavior of your colleagues and your direct reports too. As a leader, this is really powerful information. This model will help you and the people that you work with to get to the root causes of dysfunctional behavior faster, and it'll also help you and your team to consciously design the behaviors, thoughts, feelings, mindsets, and beliefs that will produce the results that you want to achieve. If you wanted to use just one simple model to improve your performance and that of your team, then this is it. Easy to remember and easy to use in many situations. Next to this video, you can download a worksheet that gives you some simple exercises that you can do by yourself or with your colleagues or direct reports. I facilitate these exact same exercises with all the management teams that I work with. They find them to be transformational in terms of improving their performance. So thank you for watching, and go please download the worksheet now.